welcome to Module 7 of Business Principles of Marketing, Business 132. Under Module 7, we're going to be going over products, services, branding, content creation, and then we'll end with check-ins, discussions, and assignments. The learning objective for this module is to define a product and how it provides value, distinguish goods from services and their marketing challenges, explain how branding builds recognition and loyalty, and to identify key brand development strategies, describe how content creation supports brand communication. So we will start with product. What is a product? It's anything offered to satisfy a need or want, tangible or intangible. Product levels include core product, basic benefit or need satisfaction, actual product, design features, brand name, packaging, augmented product, added services such as warranties or deliveries. To learn a little bit more about product, please read the chapter here, Products and Consumer Offerings, and watch the video, Understanding Core Product, Actual Product, and Augmented Product. So the product lifestyle, which we also call PLC, starts with introduction, which builds awareness, growth, which is rapid adoption and competition, maturity, which is market saturation, decline, meaning reduced demand, and an example of this is Apple iPod followed a full PLC arc from innovation to decline. So I don't know about you guys, but I definitely had a couple iPods in my life. Services. What are services? They are activities or benefits offered for sale that are intangible and do not result in ownership. Some key characteristics of services are intangibility, which means cannot be seen or touched, inseparability, meaning produced and consumed simultaneously, variability, which is the quality depends on who delivers it, and perishability, cannot be stored or inventoried. So here's a graphic here kind of explaining a little bit about the Ritz-Carlton's customer service excellence, which yes, services and products, all part of marketing. Personalized attention builds loyalty, self-empowered for instant solutions, anticipating guest needs and proactively, detailed training for service perfection, and creating memorable guest experiences. Next, moving on to branding. A brand is an intangible asset with tangible value that creates connection between company and a customer. Elements of brand identity include the name, logo, colors, tone, symbol, and slogan. The benefits of branding is that it builds trust and recognition, and it enables premium pricing. It also encourages brand loyalty. Now, brand equity is the added value a brand name gives a product, such as Tide versus generic, and the brand value is the financial worth of a brand, such as the asset valuation. The brand development matrix includes the line extension, which are new flavors or versions, such as Oreo holiday cookies. Brand extension, existing brand to new category. An example of that is the Starbucks bottled coffee. Multi-branding, meaning multiple brands in the same category. Nabisco's Oreo and Chips Ahoy. And new brand, completely new identity, such as the Starbucks Ethos water. Brand positioning and loyalty. Positioning is the attribute, benefit, or value based. Brand loyalty levels awareness, preference, and insistence. An example could be the Harley Davidson, how it evokes community and identity more than just motorcycles. So an example of the Harley Davidson, you can click on this Instagram link here, and here's just kind of the screenshots of the Instagram. Moving on to content creation. This is what I do a lot for my clients. I'm always creating and managing content for them. So a content strategy is the management of any tangible media that you create and own. It's written, visual, and downloadable. It demonstrates who you are and the expertise you bring to your industry. To learn more about this, you can review some of the resources in HubSpot's. They actually have a free course on content strategy. I highly recommend you do that. If anyone does that in this course, please email me and I will give you extra credit. So some content creation strategies, items to consider when building a content strategy. Who are you creating content for? What problem is it going to solve for the audience? What makes you unique? Which content formats will you focus on? Infographics, videos, photos, etc. Which channels would the content be published on? And how long will you manage creation and publication? Continuing creation strategies, how to create a content marketing strategy. Again, recommend all the resources in HubSpot. You want to define your goal, conduct persona research, run a content audit, choose a content management system, brainstorm content ideas, determine which types of content you want to create, and publish and manage your content. Some of the different types of content marketing include blog posts, ebooks, case studies, templates, press releases, infographics, videos, podcasts, social media, and newsletters. Here's just some screenshots here of that sort of different thing. I do pretty much all of these for clients. Every client is different though. One client I might just do podcasts, another client I do blogs and newsletters. It just depends. Here is some screenshots of some newsletters. So an example here is a newsletter of a company that sells business to business. So they sell ingredients to different companies such as breweries and wineries. Here's another client, old past client, doing the newsletter here. They Destination Trail, they put on 200-mile races across the country. Continued, so you want to make sure your newsletters are visually appealing, and there's a whole strategy to that. Different buttons, URLs to click on, images, bold font, colored font. Here's some different kind of newsletters here. Islands. I go to islands a lot. All right, AI content writing prompts. So now with the introduction of AI, now again, remember in this class, every assignment is different. Some assignments you can use AI in this class, and some assignments you cannot. So always review the assignment details. AI can help marketers brainstorm, draft, and refine content, but the quality of the output depends heavily on the quality of the prompt. A strong prompt should include role, who should the AI act as, task, what do you want it to create, audience, who are you trying to reach, context, what does AI need to know about the brand, product, or goal, tone, professional, conversational, funny, educational, format, social, post, email, blog, copy, script, constraints, length, platform, CTA, keywords, or things to avoid. So weak prompt, an example of a weak prompt would be write an Instagram post for my coffee shop. A better prompt would be act as a social media marketer for a local coffee shop, write an Instagram caption promoting our new cold brew to college students, keep it under 75 words, use a casual and friendly tone, include one call to action, and avoid sounding overly salesy. So you're going to get a better output when you put in a better prompt. The key takeaway, more specific equals more useful and on brand content. Okay, Module 7 assignments are going to be assignment 4, products, branding, and content strategy. Quiz 7, products, branding, and content strategy. And your marketing plan step 2 will be due competitor and pest analysis. So change this to Module 7 and email me if you have any questions or concerns.